human nature to procrastinate when we don't know what the next step is, when it's not clear, when the problem or the task or whatever it is big and amorphous, and it's really just not clear where to go next. We just procrastinate. We just do nothing. We just kick that can down the road. We wait until tomorrow because it's not clear what to do. One of the biggest, most amorphous problems that we're facing in our country is racism. And in the wake of the killings of all of those Asian women in Atlanta a few weeks back, this is what I've been thinking about. Does it directly relate to productivity and time management? Maybe not necessarily, but I'm going to try. And also, that's not really the point because this is important. But here's what I'll say is that when we procrastinate because we don't know what the next step is, we're sitting in inaction. We're not biasing towards action. And I don't know what the right things to do are. I'm sure I'm going to get things wrong, but I, for one, want to do something. I used to say things like, I don't have enough time or I'm too busy, things like that. And a long time ago, I changed my language. I don't say those things anymore. Instead, I say, I didn't prioritize that because that's more of the truth. We all have 24 hours and we get to use them how we choose. And so if I choose to use mine in one way or instead of another, it's because I didn't prioritize something. And I don't want to have to tell my kids later that I didn't prioritize, fighting for justice, fighting for the end of racism and all these things, even if I don't know what the right thing is, even if I don't, have all the answers, because I most certainly don't. And I'm sure I'm getting even this video wrong right now. So if you are also thinking, yes, I want to do something about this. I'm angry. This is horrible. What can I do? And then we do nothing because we sit there and think, well, I don't know what to do. Then I want to provide just a few options of things that are small, but you could do to provide you with the next steps so that we're not sitting there thinking, I don't know what to do. So one of them is that you can report anytime you are witness to a hate crime against the Asian American community. I will put links to all the things I'm going to suggest in a blog post that I'll link below. So anytime you see something, if it's happening to you, of course, if you are witness to something, report those crimes. Now, if what you have access to is money and not time, donate. Donate to organizations who are doing this work, who are fighting to stop the racism, to change the laws, to do all of these things. You can donate. I will include some links to some great places that you could donate to. And the other thing that you could be doing that is not, it's not going to cost money. It is going to take some time, but it's also really important, is reading, educating yourself, talking to your children about anti-Asian racism and what they can do if they see it, or just talking about it. Not only anti-Asian racism, but that's what's happening. That's really what's on the front of my mind right now. But with all of these things, so I'm going to provide some links to some reading lists that are helpful, and that you can some guides about how to talk to your family and to your kids about some of these things. So, am I getting this wrong or right? I'm sure I'm getting things wrong. But again, I think it's really important that we are able to have a next step, because we don't want to procrastinate on these things that are really, really important. We want to be able to move forward. We want to bias towards action. And so that's what I want to provide for you here today, are just a couple of ways that you could also bias towards action.
Hey, this is Aries. I just want to tell you to quickly like and subscribe because not many people are subscribed that actually watch our videos, only 13%. So if you could just like and subscribe, it really helps out more than you think, and it's just a quick second out of your day. So, yeah, just like and subscribe.